Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by AlwaysMoreSims here on YouTube. Today I am joined by my really loud computer. So this house might look familiar. I built a couple weeks ago, I did this Sims 4 house. It is titled Horrible House. Excuse you. You don't need to be that loud. But I built this house. I absolutely hate it. I don't like the exterior. I like the floor plan of the house. I don't like the outside of it, and that's kind of a big deal. However, while I've come back to fix the house, I did like absolutely nothing to the outside other than replacing the doors and the fencing. That is all I did with the outside, because I just looked at it and I was just like, this is hopeless. I can't do anything to fix this. So I didn't. I did refurnish the inside though. So when I originally built the house, I had like these restrictions because this was supposed to be for my friend, and I actually have yet to tell her that I've built the house. But I was like supposed to keep it starter priced, and I had to have 5 bedrooms in it, and so it was very, very poorly done. Very poorly done. And I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where anything is in The Sims 4, but I liked the inside of the house. So I was like, you know what? I want to go back and I want to fix it, this time without any price limitations. So I did. And I recently, The Sims 4 was having another one of their sales. So I actually got a few more packs. I got Discover University, so that should be interesting. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do with this pack. I also have Tiny Living now, the toddler stuff, and is there another one? Those are the only 3 I can think of. I feel like I got another one, but it's totally possible that I didn't, and they're just, I don't know. But I was using a lot of like the new stuff. I go through all of the categories, and I try and deselect things and get them to the gold color to go away, and then I go back to it and it's still there. Everything is I don't know. It's all gold again. Hey, you haven't seen this stuff yet. I'm like, yes I have. But yeah, it's still pretty much the same layout. Oh, yeah, I meant to put a dining room table. I just realized I didn't put a dining room table. I was going to put a dining room table over to the right, but then I guess it kind of would have been in the way. It works without it because you still have the bar stools and stuff. I would recommend adding I even looked at the house. I'm like, this spot right here next to the door looks weird. I should put something there. So that's why I put some dog stuff, and that was where the dining room table was supposed to go. Oh well. I did use a lot of different packs here. A lot of the new stuff. I used a lot of pets. I used some Tiny Living, the kitchen stuff. I'm pretty sure is all of the Cool Kitchen or whatever the pack is that comes with the ice cream machine. I used a lot of toddler stuff and the kids' rooms, because there's 4 kids' rooms. There's 1 master bedroom. I think I used some season. I just kind of used whatever I felt like using. And yeah, so my story for today. I'm stretching. If you guys watched my last speed build, if you watched the first part of the last speed build, because it was split up into 2 different parts, the building and the furnishing of the last house, which is Emerald European. So a couple weeks ago I posted part 1, and I talked about how I'm looking to get rid of my cat. If you're wanting the full story, go look there. But basically, my dad has just said something, and it just really stuck with me that, if I'm not enjoying owning a cat, I should probably look into, getting him a different home. And that just really stuck with me, because I haven't really been enjoying owning Mochi. I was at first, and then, everything with, I started fostering again, and all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure everything started because of the fostering. But I've been doing the fostering long before I had Mochi, and while I love him, I also feel like the life he has right now isn't really fair to him, because he's in the bathroom almost 24/7 anymore. Because I don't trust him in the rest of the house. I barely trust him in my room. Like, I'm reliant on giving him these pills every night just to get him to not pee on everything. So I posted something on Facebook. I had a lady reach out to me. I was like, oh, this is going to be great. I was feeling really good about this. Like, it just felt right. And I reached out to her the night before. And I was like, hey, just want to know, like, what time you want me to drop Mochi by. Because he was supposed to do a test run on the 5th. And see how he got along with her kids and her dog and, like, her family and stuff like that. And I tried texting her. I was like, hey, I want to know what time, like, works best for you. Like, I have something, like, I had to take, like, my Ellie and my grandpa's dog Molly went to the groomer that day. And so I was like, I have to something at like 8:30 in the morning, which is when I dropped them off. And then I was like, I have something between like 12 and 1:30 because that's normally about the time that they get done. And I was like, but in between that or after that, like, I'm good. Like, just let me know and I'll be there. And I waited, and I had sent that around like 1 o'clock or so in the afternoon, and I got no response. Like, and because it's through Messenger, I can see when she's active on Facebook. Now that we've, like, been messaging with each other for a while. We're not friends on Facebook, but I can still see when she's active. And there's no way when you log on to Facebook, like, there's a little messenger icon up in the corner if, like, you're using the app, and it tells you that you have a message. She's, like, the messages are getting, like, delivered to her. She's just not opening them. And so I was like, okay, maybe my phone's being weird. I cleared it all out. And I sent her another message closer to like 4:30, 5 o'clock. Once again, no response. I can't get a hold of her. I was just like, hey, just want to make sure that it's, that my phone isn't like the thing that's kind of acting out, and, you know, still wanted to know, you want me to bring Mochi by, and I need your address and stuff, and still no answer. And, like, she's getting on Facebook. I'm watching, like, because I was checking in, like, almost every 30 minutes. Because, again, I felt really good about this. I really wanted this to work for him. And, I mean, this woman, she's getting online. She's on Facebook. Like, there's no way she hasn't seen the messages. And so I sent her one more text around, like, 8:30. And I'm like, hello? If you don't want him, if you've changed your mind, please just tell me. Like, I just wanted this to work out. I thought you did too. Like, if you don't, I totally get it. It might, like, if it's not the right time for a cat or whatever. Like, that's fine. Please tell me if you're not interested. And that was the last message I sent her. That was the last time I heard from her. Like, well, the last time I had any contact with her at all. And that was all me. I mean, I hadn't had actual, like, responses from her since, like, the Friday before, so I still have my cat. I'm probably going to post something on Facebook again, or I don't know, because, like, what I posted him in, like, there's, like, a pet group for, like, basically, like, the county that I live in, and, like, there's, like, the 2 or 3 surrounding counties, and I've been seeing people, like, posting on there, hey, looking for a cat, looking for a kitten, and I was holding off on, like, texting any of them, or, like, messaging them, because I didn't know if this lady was still serious. But now I'm at the point, I'm like, nope, she's lost any holds on him. If she wants to get back in touch with me, fine. I'm gonna be a lot more hesitant on doing anything for her, though. But if somebody's gonna post, hey, looking for a cat / kitten, I'm gonna be like, hey, I have a cat, you interested? I was really disappointed. I'm gonna be completely truthful. I was so disappointed that this didn't work out, because, again, I just, like, this felt right. This felt like it was gonna be a good thing for Mochi. And honestly, like, after I thought this was gonna happen, I actually kind of was getting a sense of relief. I was like, I'm gonna get my bathroom back, because I'm lucky enough to have, like, an ensuite bathroom. It is solely mine. Nobody else has access to it unless you have to go through my room to get to it. But it is really small. It is really cramped in there. And he has this huge litter box. So having his huge litter box and his food bowl and like he's taken over my bathroom. And so I was really looking forward to having the bathroom back. And like the litter comes out on his feet. And like I've never really noticed like much of a problem with the litter, like with our other cat Dexter, but that's because his litter box is normally on carpet. And see, I'm ready to post something about Dexter too, because Dexter has basically decided that just the entire house is his litter box. We recently, like when my grandpa moved in, he moved into our basement, and Dexter, his litter box used to be in the basement, and he just crapped all over the floor down there. The litter box that we originally had for him didn't have like a covering over it. It was like open, and he would literally get all 4 of his feet in the litter box and then poop down the side of it. And from there, he just kind of kept working further and further away from the litter box. And then my grandpa moved in, and his dog, he has a little Shih Tzu, Molly, and Molly despises Dexter, and Dexter does not like her. So, like, he wasn't going downstairs to use the litter box at all, and he was actually pooping upstairs. We have a loft. There's, like, my brother and my bedrooms are in this hallway that leads out to a loft, and he comes upstairs into the loft, and he was just crapping everywhere. So we're like, okay, we need to move, like, we'll try moving the litter box up here. We'd gotten him a new litter box, and for the first, like, week or two that we actually moved it up here, he stopped pooping all over the carpet, all over the floor, was using the litter box, and now he's back to pooping on the floor. And he has, this is going to be kind of TMI, but he has blood in his poop, and we've taken him to the vet numerous times, and the vet's always just like, oh, he's just stressed. It's nothing to be worried about. The thing is, this is staining the carpet. Like, he's totally ruined the carpet where, like, his litter box and, like, the surrounding area was in the basement. And now, like, he's just ruined the carpet out in our loft. And we have a spare bedroom up here. And my brother, for some reason, likes going in this spare bedroom. There's literally nothing in there but a bed and my mom's old sewing machine. There's nothing in there for him, and yet he still loves going in there. And then he leaves the door open. And so then Dexter goes in there and poops all over the floor in this bedroom. And I'm the one that's left cleaning it up because my brother just leaves it. He will literally, like, sit next to it and do nothing about it. So I'm the one that has to clean it up, and I'm just getting real close to posting something on Facebook about Dexter and being like, hey, come take this cat. Because we're just not cat people. And, like, I hate the thought of, like, I'm so for, like, fostering and adopting and stuff, and, like, a cat, like, I get these cats, and they're just absolute pains in the butt. And I'm like, well, we're not enjoying either one of them. So it's a whole mess. I'm like, it makes me really sad, really upset, but looks like we're coming to an end. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This has gone up on the gallery. I'm hoping you guys are able to find it. Fingers crossed. And yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys on my next video.